Hey everybody, how are you? Gosh, I feel like I don't have my voice now. So weird. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Guys, let me tell you, your girl was I was doing this all for you today. So, I know I'm a little later. I stopped off over to Instagram for a minute to say hello. Um, I did I did my makeup over there. Um, and I did save it, so I will post it, kind of as like a quick get ready with me. And it's over on Instagram, so if you, I mean, it's you see what kind of makeup I do. I don't really do anything. Um, but y'all, I was over watching buku videos this morning, and I was like, the fuckery, right? Let me move this. Can you guys hear me okay? Miss Anna's home decor. Yes, Miss Anna's home decor. Miss Anna, excuse me. I'm gonna have to go check out your channel. Do you do home? I'm assuming home decor, like DIY, dressing up your home goods, things of that nature. Can you tell us a little bit? I've never seen your channel before, but it caught my eye because home decor is something that I love. Um, Oh, thank you, Patrice Slater Lee. Thank you. Hi, Dream Cake. Hi, Chill with China. Hi, Tai Cherie. No name needed. Okay, absolutely. That's your screen name. No name. Hey, Jessica Michelle, Latoya, Maria 29, Tai Cherie, Pineapples, Melissa Raftis, Camel and Bows. What's good, lady? I haven't seen you in a minute. How are you? Well, Miss Anna's home decor, I'm going to scroll up a little bit. So if I miss your response, I'm going to get you when I come back down. But I will definitely check out your channel, and I appreciate you coming through. Thank you for coming to check us out today. Hebrew Sis, how are you? How's it going? Hollywood Uncut, how's it going? Okay, I'm going to scroll to the top. I want to see who's on notification gang. And we have a new member. I am myself. I am so glad you are here. Miss Cash, yes, coming through. Yes, thank you, Miss Cash. Yes. Amen. Amen. I love that name. Thank you so much. Thank you for making it official. I hope everyone will welcome you down in the comments, for making it official to come to Bougie Gang, right? I am myself. We talked, right? You had some trouble being seen in the chat, right? So I think sometimes, guys, when you experience that, just close your app out and try to reset the app if you need to, because I think that's just what happens sometimes. I don't know. Just Ari, hello. Hi, D Harold. I hope you guys can hear me. Let me just click on myself just to check and see how it sounds. Happy Good Friday to you guys. Resurrection weekend for all of some people are celebrating Passover, Hebrew Sis. Some of us will be celebrating Easter, some will be celebrating just living another day. So I hope that anyone who is celebrating this weekend, the resurrection, I hope that you enjoy. And if you are just celebrating another day, enjoy. And if you are celebrating Passover, that you have been chosen by the Most High, I hope that you enjoy your weekend as well. And the Passover festivities, yes, the high holy days of the Jewish and Christian faith. And that's probably about the most, I don't want to say that's the most Christian we're going to be for the next 2 hours, but it might. I'm just kidding. It might. So you might want to exit the room if you are offended easily. Okay, Lady V, how are you? I don't know who needs to hear this, but this month I get up and do it, whatever that is. You got it. Okay. Just Ari, did you guys hear? Okay, I'm asking everyone in the chat, 87 of you with 26 likes, okay? Did you guys hear Jasmine humming the tune that I so affectionately in sisterhood during International Women's History Month read her those lyrics like, girl, wake up. Wake up, lady. Yes. Did you guys hear that? I hope y'all heard it, because I sure did. I was like, Jasmine, okay, you're watching your girl. Girl, happy Easter. What's going on? Hips, we're watching you. Okay. Sharice, what's going on? Anissa, if I repeat names, it's okay. Moving in Silence, what's going on? Sabrina Hankins, what's good? Letta Jones, girl, you never disappoint in these comments. Always contributing. Thank you so much. I love when you're here. And I just read something. Oh, I was over in the Discord and I read a comment or something that someone had posted, and maybe you posted it, and I was just like, Letta is just Letta never disappoints. Trey, you are ready. Yes, I am too. I was doing my homework today, guys, because I know you guys like to get those breakdowns of these videos, and I'm coming with the goods today. Okay, I'm ready to put some money on it. I don't know how we'll figure this out, but we could do something Cash App. Y'all, did I not say on Wednesday that Chrissy was moving? Did I not say that, yeah, she's got to be, this is like, let's just put this all together. She's moving, or she's moved. She's done. I went back through her YouTube, and yeah, nothing. Since Cash has been there, we saw the final going away party, and it was probably the final. I didn't even watch the video, which I need to hear if anyone slipped up that this was kind of the last hurrah in the house. But if you noticed how Chrissy filmed that thing, it was so tight. And what I mean is tight. It's like those of you who watch Keisha, you know how all we see their shoes and their feet and their toenails, and we see eye level to the babies because Keisha doesn't want to show anyone what her apartment looks like because it's probably full. That's how Chrissy filmed. Chrissy was all up on that table, all up on those kids, all up on those couches. She did not show one wall, one nothing, which tells me that they were, I didn't sit and watch it like detail for detail, and I did not listen to the words, but I said, let me scan through this video and see what's going on here. And all I saw were kids, faces, tables, treats, lots of sugar, and a good time. Okay. Cause they made those TikTok drinks and things like that. So I know the kids were loving it. But that was probably the last video that took place in that house, because they're probably scrambling to pack. Because when they, you know how they say in Hollywood, when they come and tell you that this couple just broke up or the couple is getting a divorce, it's because they've been broke up for like 6 months to a year. And then people go back and say, you know what? They haven't been on Instagram together in like 6 months. Oh yeah, maybe. Right. Why would Chrissy come tell us 2 weeks before you need to move that you need to move if she hadn't already secured everything, right? Because when she said we have to move by the end of this month, and I tried to get it a little longer, but we couldn't work out the deal, so the deal will not be renewed. So she's not going a month to month. They're not going to let her go over, I would imagine, because maybe they wanted more. Maybe they were going to go up on the rent. Who knows? Whatever the reasons were, because I don't know that we got the full story. She told us a whole long story, but I don't know if that was all of it, or, but I mean, look, she got outed for her dress before. So of course she doesn't want to let people know, because, the folks that are highly vested in figuring out where the hell she lives and things like that, she doesn't want anyone to get ahead of her, like they say happened in Vegas. I don't know if that's true or not. You know what I mean? But Sabrina Hankins, did I say hi? Trey, did I say hi? Tamara, how are you? Hollywood, I saw you over on Instagram. Patrice Slater Lee, thank you for the compliment as usual. YouTube streets are hot. Yes, they are, ma'am. Bring me a glass of water. Yes. I wish I could, but girl, take a minute. Go ahead, get you some water. We're just still saying hi. Carol, how are you, dear? Hi, Latoy. Hi, Miss Simmons. I saw you on IG. Pineapples, what's going on? Sweet Tea, hello. How are you? Sweet Tea said, hey, us beautiful ladies. Yes, yes. Soak that in for a minute. If you I was over there at Olivia's in the member area where she says that people are weird who pay for her membership and God don't like ugly. So she was trying to give me one of those Danae Jackson curses. God don't like ugly. And okay. But whose ugly is going to come and be tried first, yours or mine? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You can't tell me that. You can tell me that all you want, but girl, when you stand strong in your faith and I know what I'm doing and you know what you're doing, you mind your business and I will mind mine. And it's okay that I pay because I'll make a bag back to pay for that membership today when I post this video. So it'll be fine. Don't worry about me and my pockets. It's good. It's okay. We got it. Because I have to watch this stuff because sometimes, Olivia, contrary to what you might think, sometimes I send people to your channel more than often. Some people want to go watch it for themselves, right? So if you didn't know that, now you know. And stop being so snarky, okay? Because she said she's not being tested anymore. She's good. She's taking control. Okay, she's taking back control. She's not gonna let anyone trigger her, basically. Which she had this conversation with her members. I'm so glad she took time to tell us this. Pineapples, what's going on? Finally catching a live before it actually starts. Yes, Annie, you are here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Good Friday, guys. Let's see. Teely, how are you? Jessica Michelle, I think I said hi before, but girl, 2 times. Candy CTV, what's going on, lady? Ernestine Thomas, what is going on? I saw you on IG. I emailed you back, Deuce and DeMarcus's mom. I emailed you back. Go check that out and let me know. I got that first thing this morning. Chill with China. Yes. Hello. How are you? Everyone say hi. Amber, hello. How's it going? Someone sent me is it a super chat or a sticker? Let's click on it and see. Thank you to someone who let me see, viewer activity. I hate when this thing when I can't see what happened. D Harold, thank you so much. Thank you with the beautiful teeth. My goodness. I didn't notice your avatar before, but D, we have a stunner. Thank you, D Harold. I appreciate that. Ernestine, Deuce and DeMarcus, I emailed you back. Amber, hello. Hollywood Uncut, I think we said hello. Tai Cherie, hello. I saw you on IG, I think. Trinice, Miss OKC, how's it going? Latrice, LaQuinta, I don't know if you made it in here yet, but hello. Miss Anna's Home Decor, I'm going to get to your answer. My schedule finally allows me to catch a live. I'm going to have to check out your channel. I definitely will come over there and make sure I show you some love back. Thank you so much for coming through. No name needed. Absolutely not. You can come through anonymous over here. We don't mind. We take you as you are. Just say what you mean and don't say it mean, right? I said hello to Maria, Camo and Bows, Melissa Raftis, Hebrew Sis. I hope that you're enjoying the Passover holidays. I don't know, is it over yet? The Erics, thank you for my super sticker, lady. Thank you. Positively Blessed, what's going on? LaQuinta, I see you now. Is it Yoli? And Tanya Renee, hello. Trini Sexy Girl, yes. Hello to all of our folks in the West Indies, representing from the US, the British, Virgin Islands, all over, Jamaica, I guess that covers it. U.S. and British Virgin Islands. I think that's when I look at the analytics. That's typically the concentration of where we are getting folks, and the UK and Canada, of course. So bonjour to any of our Canada folks out there, and hello. And hello to all of our UK folks. How are you? I hope you're having a good evening. Verena Rich, what's going on? My boo. Let's see. Am I missing anyone? I think we're almost to the bottom. Moby, yes. Hello, how are you? I think I got everybody. I think Jay Johnson, hello. I'm gonna in advance, Gwen, what's going on? Cheryl Waz, what's going on? Um, Lexi, Lucy, how are you? Bonjour, comment allez-vous? Ça va bien, merci. Are you in Montreal or Quebec? Are you in the French part of Canada? Are you over where are you? Are you in where do you reside? Hey from the UK. Hi, Safi Reed. Hello. Yes, I need to take time to shout out all of our friends and neighbors who come to visit with us across the world. Because, guys, we've gone international. If you didn't know, we have friends in the UK. We've got friends in Australia. We have friends sometimes who visit with us from South Africa, guys. Okay. Can you believe this? Is this not amazing? So when your girl is going off and I am cussing people out, I am doing us Americans proud. Hopefully I'm not giving them what they really expected. I mean, I'm being naughty at those times. Deandra, how are you? But yeah, I would be remiss to not shout out all of our friends and neighbors across the globe who come to visit with us. So thank you. And we enjoy you. We certainly do. And thank you for coming to partake in some of the silliness. Yes, and Patrice, and I love throwing a little Spanish in there whenever I can too. Even though my Spanish is not good, I love to pretend like I speak better Spanish than I do. Lex Lucy. Let's see. So yes. Guys, welcome. Happy Easter to you guys. Yes, Yoli, thank you. Thank you so much. Happy Easter. I hope that everyone enjoys one of our biggest holidays on the Christian calendar, and all of our friends who are celebrating Passover, or have celebrated Passover if it's over, which I'm assuming it's done by now. Let's see. Fran, I see. Oh, food? You talking about the mussels and stuff? Yes. Any of you guys who joined me on IG today, my husband came into my office and he cut his beard. For some of you, I know I was watching something Olivia had on. She said it's the beard for me, and I was like, yeah, I knew it. Yeah. Okay. It's the beard. Yes, we know. We know, Olivia. I know. It's the beard. Yes. Olivia likes a beard, guys. Did you not know? Let's see. Hello. How's everybody? Everyone's doing fine. China, my doctor has me on Neurontin, but sometimes I try to deal with the pain. I do not like taking lots of pain medication. Yeah. But sometimes you have to take the pain medication so your body can really adequately heal. Yes, I did hear Jasmine took my recommendation for Banfield. I'm assuming, right? Okay, you're not from Trinidad. Not. I live in the States. Okay. Gwen is April Aries. Okay, Gwen. Gwen's birthday is April, guys. She is an April Aries. Don't play with her. Jasmine has been looking bad. Jasmine, girl, she is 29 years old, guys. I mean, y'all, don't, y'all. Okay. I'm not gonna say anything else about that. Because I don't want to sound a certain type of way. But Jasmine, I'm gonna say this: it is important that you get your sleep, drink your water. As someone who likes to drink coffee, I'm even gonna say lay off the caffeine. Girl, you are 29 years old, and get your 29 back, okay? And I'm just gonna say it like that. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not being mean. I'm telling you as one black don't crack to a hopeful black don't crack. Because girl, at the rate you're going, I'm 50, boo-boo. I'm 50. Okay. Drink your water, get your sleep, get your moisturizer. And if you have negativity in the mist at your house, let it go. Okay. Because you don't want to give up your best years. And I'm telling you, 20s and 30s are your best years. Even though you are a mom, you are even, I don't even want to say, even though you are a mom with 4 children, you are blessed. Get your rest, because by the time you are my age, you will have children that are already grown up. What a blessing that will be, right? I have a 9-year-old, almost 10-year-old. You will be done raising children and you still want to look good. Okay. You want to be able to stand up in your kitchen and be able to go on a nice, good trip to Mexico or, I don't know, Jamaica or somewhere, and enjoy yourself, right? Preserve yourself. Make sure that you are drinking your water, get your sleep, and get rid of any negativity. Don't try, do it. Um, Fran, she will not be done because she will not do the work now. Okay, well, we warned her. We warned her. Okay. I'm trying to help you, lady. Okay. You know what? So yeah, we've got a spammer. Spammer in the house. All that tells me is, girl, your girl's doing something right. People get a good dose of that green-eyed monster when people make them feel away. So that's all that's going on. Um, Ignore them. Let's see. I miss my 30s. I miss my 20s. I miss my 20s. 30s was good, but 30s was kind of when I started to get a little bit more serious and realize that I needed to make something of this life and stop playing around and and be serious about my career and pay my bills and things like that, things that I was spoiled for a long time. My parents paid my rent up until I was about 25, 26 years old. And gosh, when that ended, that was a rude awakening on really having to try to manage what I made. And that was tough. It was tough. But it was a good lesson learned because it brought me here. So when I say pay your bills, now was never evicted or anything like that. And not that there's any shame in that. Girl, you guys do you, whatever has occurred, it's occurred. Hi Champagne, how are you? Um, at the end of the day though, I will admit that early in my 20s, I didn't always manage my credit properly. I overextended my credit and realized, like, okay, I'm not making enough to pay all of my bills, and had to really figure out how to get my arms wrapped around everything um, to be able to purchase a home. Fast forward, I didn't know that that's what I was doing to prepare myself to do that at 33 years old. So, yeah, it's all learning process. We all have a different path, right? And some of us take the hard way, some of us take the long way. Love always. Okay, love always. Okay, guys, she's letting us know who she is. If so, read the comment. And if you missed that and you don't know, then maybe it's not for you. But here in the chat, go ahead and read that comment, and then you'll know who Love Always is. I think we all ran up credit cards when we were younger. Yes. Yeah. I think, well, sometimes people feel like because I sit here and I talk about whatever I talk about, that I'm coming from a place of, I'm perfect, guys. Yay. Guess what? This is the perfect meetup. No, it's not. This is we've been there, done that. And we are relishing in, yeah, we don't do that ish anymore. And my thank God for grace, okay, as what is represented this weekend. That grace that gave you the wisdom to say, you know what? Yeah, let me pay my bills. Let me pay because I might want to do something one day, or Mr. Right might be right around the corner, and I don't want to be embarrassed with having to sit down and have that conversation about my credit when he thinks I'm this and then he finds out that I'm really that. And is he going to stick around? Because if you're going for that, I had kind of a little bit of an epiphany today regarding high value, where I feel like there's a disconnect with some of the ladies that I don't want to say don't understand, but don't soak in the concept of high value versus what I think really would resonate. And I'm going to talk about that. Maybe like we'll do that on Monday or something, or just like in a video or something like that, because I feel like there's a part of it that's very transactional, and there's a part of it that's like feelings, right? I think oftentimes we as women, we get into the mushy gushy, high value, it shouldn't be based on that. What do you care what someone looks like? Well, if you are someone who wants to date a man of a certain stature, influence, power, bank account, like Sweetie, like Cardi B, like I'm sure Jenny Mai would not be with Jeezy if he was not making a certain amount of money. Okay, let's just be real. Or didn't have a certain amount of money or status or whatever. Some of it is transactional. Are these people in love? Well, we would hope so, and we will even think so, right? But do you ever see those guys sometimes that are like, if you ever gained weight, I'm going to leave you? Like, so how some women are very stressed out over their weight because their man has told them, if you gain weight or you ever get fat, I'm going to leave you, and they drop dead mean it. Because there's just some certain transactional non-negotiables that some men feel very strongly about. And not saying that it's right, but it's a shallowness. Now, if that is what you are attracted to, then there's probably a shallowness of, if you lose all this money, I'm probably going to leave you, right? So, but we'll talk about that another time, because this whole thing certainly doesn't apply to these ladies that we're getting ready to talk about, because I don't know if they put that much thought into what they're doing in their current relationships, right? I think for them, all you need to have is some working sausage, right? Jasmine, are you listening? Yes. So Jasmine went to Banfield, right? She had the dog checked out. Jasmine, and by the way, it's not insurance, it is a health plan, right? We save de l'argent. So what Lex Lucy says, we save money. Okay? Yes. I won't live with my partner till I sort out my credit. I don't want him to take on my debt. Yes. And there's some really quick debt eliminators, like the philosophy of, just every month paying off your lowest card. And so I'm sure you've looked up some things, right, on how to eliminate your debt quickly, right? But yes, I do believe, I still believe, Chrissy is in her new place. Chrissy, today you're in your new house, and welcome home. Welcome home to your new place. If Chrissy is at that old house, yeah, I cannot Cash App all of you, all 177 of you, like $5 or $10. No, I'm not going to do that. But we'll do something. If Chrissy turns on her camera today and she's still at the old house, and I mean still at the old house, like live, I do have a video I want to put out, and I'll put it out like today. If let me see. I don't know. Is it Abraham? I'm sorry. Did I just make a face? Life of Destiny, I see you, hun. Let me click on yours. Can someone read Abraham's comment? I don't know. Maybe it's already gone on our side. Okay. I'm going to keep going. Abraham, Godspeed to you. Okay. Let's see. These moms hustle backwards. What's the point of having a man who's not providing? I mean, we could just stop right there. Life of destiny. You can do bad by yourself. The sausage isn't even all that. Girl, you know what? Sometimes it is, but if it's that good, you don't need it, because you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to focus on what you need to focus on, because this is where you leverage those steps to when you really get into your earning years. Chrissy did make a good point. She said, you know, most millionaires are like in their 50s and 60s, and that is true. But the steps that you make in your 20s and 30s is what's going to catapult you to being able to do things like to retire in your 50s and your 60s and not still be looking for a job to make ends meet in your 70s, right? And I mean, that's just real talk. Okay, period. It's not a shame on anyone who is in their 70s who still goes to work and needs that check, because that's just the reality of living in America. Other countries have pensions and things baked in for their seniors, like we have Social Security, but it's very expensive to live here, and some people still need to have some sort of a part-time income when they are in retirement years, especially if they don't have children who are able to help them. Um, uh, if they don't have children who are able to help them financially. And so was that a comment taken out by Sweet Tea in error? No, they don't. They don't, Latoya. I don't think they realize that, you know, I think Chrissy definitely obviously has had some exposure to more and has some higher expectations, but Jasmine, um, girl, we'll talk about it in a minute. Okay, Sweet Tea, hold on. Okay, you'll be back in just a second. I think she was trying to time out Abraham, and got you by mistake. So just hold on, okay? And I think you're on timeout. So just give yourself a minute, and then you'll be back in a second. That was a mistake, okay, hun? Um, Oh, she said her phone was in her pocket, so it was kind of a butt dial thing. The law of attraction is real, though. Yeah, you have to look at how you speak into existence, your finances, and what you plan to do with your money and things like that. Jazz got to go outside first. Yeah, you know, let me take a sip of my coffee. But yeah, once again, I've said this 5 times now. Yeah, Chrissy is at the new house. She's unpacking right now. She's getting the kids situated. Friend, I messaged you about my comment not being seen, but I'm using a different account. Was that I am myself? Nomo? What account was that, Nomo? So have you, since you sent me this message and since your uh messages could not be seen on your other account, have you closed out your YouTube, like literally closed it out, swiped it up if you're on an iPhone or whatever, and then restarted it or restarted your phone? Yes, I am me. Weren't you on Notification Gang? Didn't I see you at the very beginning? Weren't you the first one in here on Notification Gang? Nomo, I think you weren't you on I deleted the YouTube account and re-downloaded it. Ooh, I didn't. Okay, you deleted the app. Okay, and then re-downloaded it. Are you I am myself? Weren't you the first one in here earlier? Because I read your message. Okay, so understand you're not blocked. I would not block you. If it was you, I am myself, which I think that's what it was this morning, or not this morning, early on, before the live started. I am me. Okay. Um, I, you're not blocked, but I can't stop. I will go. So what I'm going to do is after this broadcast, because I will look just to make sure, because just like someone got timed out by mistake, stuff happens. So I don't, I did not, you know, hide you from the chat. So I will go and double check, but maybe are you still able to log in under I am me and try it for the one time and see if you can get back in now? Because sometimes it happens, guys. I'm telling you, I've had people like swear all but on a stack of Bibles that I have blocked them, and I haven't. Like, some of this is just YouTube's doing. I mean, keep in mind there's 1.9 billion people who come through here. And like I've said this before, the people who know, like, who are blocked, they know it. You know what I mean? Like, I would never block you. Like, I wouldn't, if you were blocked, I would be like, yeah, you were blocked for a reason. And no, I'm not, you're here now, but then, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't tell you to go log in and send you on an errand to circle back. If you should be good. So yeah, please try, and then maybe let us and then come back as Nomo if you have to. But if you can log out and then go back in as your other name, and let's see, okay? And I will help you my best to, but I've got to keep moving on at this moment. But just go log out, and we'll see what we can do, okay? I'm losing track. Happy birthday, Gwen. Gwen, is today your birthday? April is very special. Yes. So Gwen is a Aries, April Aries, right? Fran, I'm on my iPhone. My debit card was replaced. Got to rejoin. Okay. No problem, Black Butterfly. Just click that button as soon as you they have you all set up, and just come on right back in, okay? Okay, so yes, Chrissy moved. Did you guys, there was just a couple things when I listened to that live, because I listened to it a lot more detailed than I had the first time. I really don't believe that he got an apartment, but maybe he did. I don't know. Sweet Tea, you are back. Yes. Thank you. Okay, we are good. YouTube did something to my old account, and she could not chat. Nomo, just so you know, you're not alone. Melissa Raftis had a problem too. It's YouTube, my dear. Honestly, I swear on a stack of Bibles, literally, it's not me. Can you speak on Sweetie and Quavo elevator situation? Okay, we'll definitely do that. I'll park on that. But let me get through these moms, because gosh, we're already 40 minutes in, and I'm nowhere. Your comments weren't showing yesterday. Where? Not with me though, right? Because I didn't come live yesterday. Was that somewhere else, Miss Chin? I tried using my other account and nothing. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I will just use this one. Okay, I'm sorry about that, Nomo. And I will double check. Now, when you're okay, well, email me so we can, you already did email me, I guess. Because I'm telling you, this is like a common occurrence. I get at least one of these a week. So I'm hoping that you're the person that I've talked to, I guess, last night or today, that you emailed me regarding this matter. And I said to go ahead and log out and come back. Okay. He said that he got an apartment. He said that he moved here a year ago. A year ago. It's weird, right? A year ago, she was with Bam. See, do you guys understand why I think that Onyx is Rod's son? He moved here a year ago. A year ago, you were with Bam. A year ago, you had just come to Houston. You had just left Vegas. You guys, clearly, if you moved here a year ago, clearly you guys were talking. I don't know. But Onyx looks like that man, okay? Okay, Destiny, my brain, I can't do 5 stories simultaneously. You know what I'm saying? We can talk. I don't even know a lot of detail about that. I'm definitely willing to talk about it, but we got to keep some order, guys. You guys got to tell me what you want to talk about. Are we done with Strong Mommy Chrissy? Because I'm not going to even bother if that's not what we want to talk about. Hi, Cheryl. How are you, friend? I need your thoughts on these YouTube allegations of D sleeping with Jeremy. Okay. I have heard about it. But give me, I don't know enough information. I did go, snooping and nosing around because Dee has elevated her street cred to now having her own thread on Lipstick Alley. Okay, Dee, who was the strong arm for Keisha Anderson, came in, wrecked shop, and got herself a thread on Lipstick Alley. And what I'm going to say is this. I don't know if Dee's channel is even up or not. Is she even up and running? Because I could have sworn I heard that, because I know she was live streaming Brittany yesterday. Brittany, if you're out there, or anyone knows anything about this, is Dee down? Because I would imagine if she got struck for live streaming Brittany, you know, Dee seems to feel entitled to live stream other people's channels when they go live. Understand that I am one that will strike you. So being forewarned is forearmed, and understand that if you are still up and running, and because I'm talking about you right now, you think that it's a good idea to stream me, it's not. Okay, it's still up. Well, her channel could still be up, but it's possible that she can't live stream. She can't go live. So she's down on live on both of her channels. She must be like itching over there. Okay. So she got her live privileges taken away on both of her channels. Lovely. You've been on the streets for a month and you have lost live privileges on 2 channels. So how much you guys want to bet that she's probably over there launching a 3rd channel right now? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Good. Some people need to learn a lesson. I mean, at the end of the day, we have fair use. But at the end of the day, while people are live, they get the privilege of broadcasting themselves exclusively. You know what I'm saying? Once I go off live, if not you in particular, Dee, or anyone else for that matter, but anyone can then, with fair use and, you know, and just the culture of YouTube, go and take what you like, basically, right? Cheryl Waz, hello. Trey, anyone who's come in that I have not said hello to, hello. Max Mahogany, Nisha L, Amber. She has a 3rd channel now. She does. I was just saying that, but yeah, I mean, God, she's probably like, one monkey don't stop no show over here. Okay, the woman has to speak. So of course, unless YouTube just does something and like completely blocks her IP, but whatever. I mean, and that's fine. But whatever. Now the allegations of Dee sleeping with Jeremy. So guys, because everyone doesn't know what's going on here, so you guys may know enough because I've talked about it some. So Keisha Anderson, who some of you might know, Shanita the preacher. Shanita is the sister to Jeremy, right? Keisha's man, Jeremy, had a baby with Miss Ashley, and mayhem ensued, right? So he and Keisha have a set of 2-year-old twins and a 7-8-month-old daughter. And he has what's now is almost a 13-month-old, because August turned a year last month, and since he's under 2, we're going to still count months. So he would be 13 months on the 4th, and the reason why I know is because his birthday was March 4th, right? That being said, the word on the street is that Keisha and Jeremy were upset with each other. Hi, Anna. Keisha and Jeremy were upset. I don't know what happened. You guys tell me if I'm getting this right. Keisha and Jeremy had some sort of whatever, and Jeremy went over to Dee's house to smoke, maybe. And maybe it was some of that good gas that he was talking about to those ladies who were in that car over All-Star Weekend. He had some of that gasoline, that fire. And next thing he knew, they were doing the horizontal mambo and playing hide the sausage, right? So that's all I know, guys. I don't know anything else. Was there anything else said on LSA? Because I went over to her thread and I read a little bit, and I was like, girl, you just got on these streets and you already have a thread? But she has been doing the most, so okay. Life of Destiny, you didn't know this? What do I think? Okay, wait, what? Teely, yes. Yeah, that's the word on the street. That's the word on the curb, okay? Um she did. Oh, okay. So, okay, yes. Okay. I'm sorry. I went straight for the gutter. Somebody is also stating there's some allegations. There's a channel called Blueberry Muffin. Is that what it's called? Blueberry Muffin. It's kind of like a My Shabby Life. But My Shabby Life, you know what? Can I just say 1 second? My Shabby Life, they are a good damn editor. I'm just gonna say that. Those videos are good. They're powerful for a reason. So My Shabby Life, if you're out there, if you're listening, My Shabby Life, I think I watched the most recent video last night, and the editing is I feel like it's like documentary style. Like they have they cut those videos well. I really like, I hate outside of the subject matter. I just think they're a very good editor, really. And I feel like that's why those videos are so powerful, because the way that that person edits those clips and the sequencing, it's not just thrown together. It's very good. It's very, very good. And for that reason, Jasmine, that's very, very bad for you, because the better the quality of these types of videos, girl, you better straighten your back up. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, those videos are good, period. Young and Desperate too, yes. But there's, that's Shabby Life got it going on in the editing department. I'm not gonna lie. It's just something different. And they just hone in. They are really good at picking clips that really kind of substantiate, this is the angle of this video right now. This is Jasmine not paying attention. The kids keep asking for food. And then you see just sequence after sequence after sequence after sequence of the same thing. And it's quite powerful, right? Okay, back to, okay, so this has been alleged. I don't know. This has been alleged. D also has, you guys, all of you guys who want to talk Jasmine, just park on that for a minute, because people want to talk about this really quick, and it's kind of a breaking story. Jasmine ain't going nowhere, so give me just a second. People want to hear about D, who allegedly took a PPP loan, which is, I think, one of these loans that was given out during the pandemic. Maybe to start a business or fund a business or whatever. I don't know, but they're saying that there's some type of fraud going on. But honestly, I didn't see enough information, something about $18,000. I don't know enough, like, to be able to say that there's some sort of fraud going on. I know she says she's got several businesses, but I don't know what constitutes being able to take out one of those loans, what the stipulations are. I have no idea, and I'm being straight up. Now, I also saw someone posted a picture. Maybe she was saying she was drinking a cocktail. She was drinking out of a red cup with a straw, and stating that she was clearly drinking and driving. And they literally, where was that? At signed Georgia DOT. Was it Georgia DOT? Girl. I would say this. if D is looking at her thread on Lipstick Alley, what I'm going to tell, what she should have an awareness of at this moment is stop. You're doing the most. And it's all on Front Street right now. So saying stuff like, you want to see me taken away from my son? You want to see me go back to jail? Maybe there are people out here who don't like you that maybe that's how they feel. Because go back in the file cabinet in your head and just think about the last 45 days, okay? Maybe that's how they feel. I don't know. I saw a woman who is on these YouTube streets, not affiliated with any of what we're talking about right now. She's a content creator. This lady lost her job, okay, on these YouTube streets, really because someone did not like her. Now, did they catch her with her pants down on a technicality? Yes, that was an open door for this lady to lose her job. Someone tried to get me, guys. I told you, I had 2 investigations on me, okay? Someone sent my corporate compliance like 7 videos to watch regarding me and said that I couldn't be impartial in my role in HR because of my feelings, my stance, what I have communicated about certain things. And it was unfounded, of course, because your girl is not stupid. And girl, I'm always going to be all right at the end of the day. But, you know, it's at the end of the day, people will try you. People are, you know what I mean? Like, as much as someone might think that I'm a hater because I'm sitting talking about channels right now, at the end of the day, I have never and would never call someone's job, someone's leasing office, CPS. I don't give a fuck. How you make your bag is how you make your bag. I'm talking about these damn videos, okay? So, you know what I'm saying? So that's it. It's not the right thing to do. I mean, play is play, but when people, I had, what the last threat that I got, one of the last threats, when my husband got arrested, that whole thing, do you know that somebody put a comment, and you know, all my comments stop. Like some of you guys who are members and mods and things like that, your comments go straight through. Most people's comments stop for me to look at. Do you know that someone said that, and everything has been dropped, of course, because again, it wasn't even a mistaken identity. It was a identity theft and fraud. Okay. Someone commented and said, how would you like it if your whole entire neighborhood got a copy of your husband's mugshot? And I was like, bring it on. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about these people. Okay. Like, and they can go look it up. There's no charges. There's no nothing. It was we have a whole letter from the sheriff's department and the district attorney clearing. So whatever. Okay. Like, but there are people out here who will threaten sending to your neighborhood, to your job. You know, Mom Dukes got called. You know what I mean? Like, that's real stuff, guys. You know, and look, whatever decision someone made to do something, that's theirs. That's what I'm speaking from is me. I would not. If you would, that's your business. If you feel compelled, that's your business. I personally feel like I'm talking about it. That's enough. Okay? That's enough for me. What you guys do, I'm not advocating. I'm not asking. I'm not nothing. Okay? Okay. Only reason why I mentioned it's because it's a real situation, but I'd rather not talk about any other content creators. And not that we're talking about anyone in a bad way. I just don't want people's business out there. You know what I'm saying? Because we're specific to certain people. But I think it is a teaching moment that, you know, she is vocal about it. And I have shared her channel. But yeah, this lady got outed And people called this lady's job and reported her for doing things on company time, and she lost her job. Now, we can get into a whole thing of, well, she was on company time. That's not the problem. The problem is someone decided that it was okay to call someone's job. They took the play out of YouTube streets, and is it taking the play out of YouTube streets by calling someone's leasing office or calling someone's landlord? Of course it is. But that's not anything that I believe that sometimes so look, this is my point. D, if you are drinking and driving, you better stop, because you're out here live. People can screenshot and you're looking sus out here. And if you are someone who has a background and someone who has to be worried about what you are doing and people looking into your background as you were looking into other people's backgrounds and things like that, you are getting back a good dose of maybe what you put out to some other people. And are there people out there who mean you no good? Maybe they felt very threatened by the no good that you meant to others. So I don't really know. But at the end of the day, to come out on these YouTube streets and in less than 2 months, you have a whole entire thread with many pages already within a very short period of time, like a day or two. Girl, I would be taking several seats, period. I would not be trying to orchestrate a third channel to go live. I wouldn't. That's me. You do you. Yes, Melissa. Yeah, and even if I had the time, I'm just not going to do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that deep for me to call Jasmine's leasing office or to call, and that's, you know what I mean? Everybody has their own level of play in this game, right? That's called YouTube. My level is talking to you guys, and we talk about these videos and what's going on and the tea that's out here on the streets, right? And that's where it ends for me. If somebody thinks that they want to be cute and send out some pictures to my neighborhood, and you want to start messing with the U.S. mail and making threats, because I still have the screenshot and things like that. You want to make threats and then make good on the threats by playing around with the U.S. mail and stuff like that. We just let the chips fall where they may. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. I mean, I can't manage another adult. I can only manage me. And if people feel like they're going to use tactics to try to shut people up, that's what's not going to work for me. You know what I'm saying? So everyone has their level of engagement, and I think that she is treading in waters and needs to understand that, you know, just as you felt very convicted, and no pun intended, but you had a certain mission, and were bound and determined to see it through, understand that there may be people who feel the same way. And I don't know what to tell you. Okay. It's a lot, guys. Seriously. So I don't know. It's a lot. I'm serious. When I was like, but yeah, so this PPP loan, I don't know enough about it, to be honest. I don't have one. I don't know enough about one, but you know, I could say this. Sometimes we have to be very diligent and very onerous of the information that we give out to people. Okay. You can't tell your right hand what your left hand is doing. And that's Bible, guys. That's Bible. Okay. You cannot. Why people know you have a PPP loan, if that's something that you shared, then you need to think about that. You know what I'm saying? It's not your fault that people are outing you. Well, it is. It is your fault because you outed it. You know what I'm saying? The loans are public information. Okay, well, okay. Look, girl, I don't know. And what that means, I don't know. Like, she put out online that she got a food truck. She got some sort of trucking business. One time, this is before I unsubscribed because I really haven't been watching her channel. for roughly about the past 2 weeks. She was saying something about making money in her sleep. Like she used to be an insurance agent or something. She says she's got a biology degree from somewhere. I mean, girl, she's like, the list of credentials is endless. Really, Kate? Kate, she's not my friend. I do follow her on Instagram, and I do follow her on YouTube. Now, that being said, I'm, I don't know. Were they talking about that on Lipstick Alley too? Styled by Casanova. So Nadia Casanova, guys, for those of you who do not know, she is a decorator, somewhat of interior designer too, but definitely a interior decorator. And she does have employees though. She is I don't know how many employees she has, but we know that she has that guy that works for her. I think she's got a lady. She's got a couple of employees. So I don't know I don't know what the qualifications are for that loan. But I didn't get one. I'm sure if people were sitting looking up YouTubers, and certainly I am not in the same stratosphere with her at this moment, but she did do, she just redecorated B Love's house, okay, in Ohio and in Atlanta, styled by Casanova. Her name's Nadia Casanova, and she's Haitian, and she lives, I think, in South Carolina or Georgia, and she's got a beautiful home. She just redecorated. But Nadia has had her share of drama, too. She had a bad breakup about a year ago, and she is in her home with her boys and is decorating a very beautiful home. And that's really the sum and total of what I know. And then she put up a video last month when she went to Ohio to do the final install of B Love's house in Ohio, and said that she's also working on her house in Atlanta. Okay. So that's kind of where I come in on some of the B Love news, because I follow Nadia Casanova. Kamaya, you're saying yes, Cass. And I like her. I mean, if she's got something going on, guys, girl, I don't know about it. This PPP thing. I guess we'll have to see how all of these cookies crumble. All of these cookies crumble, right? Kate Elliott is putting it out there. So yes. So Kate, what happened? Because I was like, what is going on with her and that lady? She was reported to the Fraud Bureau, and her case has been fully investigated, or has not been fully investigated. Guys, let me tell you something. For those of you who there's a lot going on these YouTube streets, okay? Let's be for real here. It's a lot. Okay. All right. Guys, did Jazz post today at 11 o'clock? You guys know it's Vita again. Remember this time last year? I think they didn't love me because they in. Remember that song they all did? When Ming and Chrissy and Olivia. Remember Vita? I'm back. I am myself. Yes. Yes. Oh, there's I am myself and there's I am me. Nomo, are you out there, Nomo? Okay, I am myself. We are here. We hadn't gone anywhere. We hadn't really moved. Black Beauty, I'm in on some Facebook groups that had a lot of them were applying to get them. I remember Vita, but not that song. Yeah, well, I'm not singing it in the best way. Trust me. Like, don't rely on my singing. Vlog every dumb action. Gwen, you are you're just a you got the jokes, girl. Vlog every dumb thing. Yes, every dumb action. Yes. Well, that's, I mean, you got to vlog something, right? I wonder what the stipulations are for PPP. I don't even want to know. Anna, do you know? Have you I know I don't know why I ask Anna, but Anna is like a wealth of information. Guys, Anna is a very smart lady. She's almost like, remember when we were kids, Encyclopedia Brown? Anna is smart like Encyclopedia Brown. That's why I was like, Anna, do you know? Like Anna's very knowledgeable. Najee. Who is that? Okay, Kate, don't even tell me. Please don't connect the dots with that name, Kate Elliott, because I don't want the perception that someone feels that they've been doxxed in my comments. So if you would mind taking that out, because I don't know who that is, but if you want to connect the dots on that to my email and let me know. But please don't in my comments. Please. Yes. Okay. Yes, I will oblige on that. You guys, we are like fast and loose today. We are not sticking with the script or the program. You guys know I had copious notes, and I'm just going to hold on. Somebody asked for a recap of Vita from last year. And because I do have Epidemic Sound and that guy THDB or whatever his name is, Nick something, Letta only if Fran will sing. Yes. Okay. My comments above about PPP. Anna, please, can you scroll back up and just copy it? Because I am challenged with the scroll back up. I am. Please. You guys, it's have grace on the host day. Okay, hold on. Let me go to extend that YouTube hand of grace to this lady who is already visually challenged with glasses. Can we? Yes. Okay. Letta, I've got you. Anna, read my comments above. Wow, throwing the whole government out. I know the Virgo in you is driving me crazy. Yes, ma'am. NDHB Nick. Yes, Nikki. Nikki. We got some smart ladies up in here. I'm just gonna say, you guys, because we're bougie, right? It's like a think tank up in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could come up with a solution for a lot. Okay, payroll protection program for small businesses, self-employed people. We're getting them to, like, folks doing Uber Eat and Dash. Okay, I think I did see that comment, so I'm sorry. Thank you, Anna. They were getting. Didn't you have to have an employees or I'm sure there were some sort of stipulations, right, to receiving that. Um, all right, I'm finding the you guys want to go a trip down memory lane. So let's do it. Hold on. All right. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Hold on.
Sending me this amazing robot vacuum cleaner. It is by far
Did that thing
one
get
of the
toe
best
up?
things that I've ever gotten here on YouTube for the simple fact that my twins like to drop food and it picks up food and it makes the kids go away. So the Robot vacuum actually has a 2000 PA super strong solution when the regular vacuum robots have 14 PA maximum solution. So my vacuum basically picks up just about everything. The feature I love the most about this vacuum is super love about this. It has 100-minute runtime. So pretty much it's gonna clean my entire
my God,
house.
please,
Oh
please,
my God.
please, let's go.
If you want to get this vacuum, the link will be down below. Use my code and you can get a little discount. I hope you guys enjoy this. Now, let's get into this video.
I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's robbing. Tasting with the fade, not the air, my hands rocking.
Olivia in bed.
Point, you know it's not, yeah, I'm not the same. Thinking money made me change, nothing else to blame. Bougie stuck up in my way, singing Gucci gang. Gucci gang, think I'm Gucci Mane. I'm just playing in the cut, I got my Vans on. I'm not selfish, I get on and put my mans on. Always greedy since the day I got my first safe. 5'7", but I'm 6'8" when I stand on the money pals. Need a money counter, I broke my thumb from thumbing down. Wifey on my line, she told me to dumb it down.
And that was a complete and total fail. Wait, should I show? Hold on. Oh, she's making her bed with those little flat pillows. Y'all, just go and search Vita Mamiana Gang and enjoy the foolishness. Did that take you guys back? Chrissy was sitting up there doing Vita. Meanwhile, she literally had just got into town. Remember Easter, and she didn't have baskets yet for her kids. This year, she's like TikTok mom. About employees, there is a fine print that states if you are self-employed and you have people do work for you and you pay them with a 1099, you can consider them an employee. So Nadia Casanova, I think, would fall into that realm. Okay, someone might say, but that's her house that she's remodeling, right? But if her house is also her place of business and they are upfitting the home that also is her showplace for her job, and the house is owned by her company, there's some loopholes there. So we'll see how that flushes out. Who knows? Interesting point, guys. Interesting. Is that the perspective that we were talking about, Kate Elliott? Is that kind of the gray area that because her home is kind of her showplace, showroom, if you will, / office / home. Would you think? Anna, you want me to sing You Win? I'm gonna have to get back. I'm gonna have to get the melody for that again. I'm just feeling good because that song that I selected for Jasmine, You Got It, that the other day she was humming that when she went live and had the attitude. When she went into the kitchen to go get something to drink, she was humming that. I was like, Jasmine, you need to internalize those lyrics a little bit better because that song is all about you. Okay. Pink Bubblegum, hello. Didn't she also do a review of some type of upright vacuum as well? I don't know. So I did get an email regarding Olivia and the Walmart vacuum cleaner, questioning, like, was that a real sponsorship? She didn't say it was. It didn't say this is an ad. She didn't have a code, did she? She provided a link. She might just be trying to work with Walmart and kind of profiled something that she purchased. I don't know. I'm not really sure. She didn't have a promo code, they only had 4 left in stock. I would imagine if Walmart is going to pay to have people do some advertising for them, that this would be something that they would have plenty in, unless they've now sold out. That's what I thought, Sammy J. I know she watches. She's commented a couple of times, not a lot, but a couple. Can I tell you what broke my heart the other day when I was watching Shabby Life was back when Jasmine was at that other apartment, remember, and she had turned the laundry room into an office, and she was having like a meltdown. I don't even want to say a breakdown, but she was having some sort of a meltdown. And she was sitting with her back to the door and said, I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to see any older kids right now. So that would be 2. And Amaya was at the door crying. I mean, it was just like, my God, girl. And the weird thing is how Jasmine, girl, don't you realize that you are on live? People are seeing this. Like, she just does she just not understand that her behavior is out of the norm? Okay, that's not how normal people, I don't want to say normal people, that is not how people normally act with their kids. And even if they do, they're not live on the internet. I don't understand that she doesn't understand that. Like, all you have to do is go watch Olivia, go watch Chrissy. They're not doing that. Yes, they might be behind a closed door, but they're typically not running and hiding from their kids. Their kids are not crying and beating on the door to gain access. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, who are you watching that makes you think that this is acceptable behavior and that people are crazy because they're saying, hey, why don't you go check on your kids, but you're being a hater and you're overstepping your bounds? Somebody asked me about my lip gloss in the comments. I put my lipstick on in the interior of my lip, if you just noticed how I did that. Sometimes if I want it to be extra glossy, I'll put a little bit more gloss on top, but I usually put gloss and then I put lipstick right in here, and it kind of gives it a little bit of an ombre. There were a couple people who were asking on Wednesday. I guess they liked how my lip gloss looked, and it was definitely more wet. It's not as wet right now, but it's the same technique of, I just put it like on the inside. And no, it doesn't give you like the fattest lip. I think my top lip does have a tendency to disappear also, because when I put my foundation on, it disappears a little bit. My top lip is smaller than my bottom, and I'm okay with that. And the fact it disappears a little bit I'm okay with that too, because I like my lipstick this way. And that's that. But there were some people complimenting and said that they liked it. So that's just how I do it. It's not that it's a specific color. It's usually a combination of 2 different things. I'll usually take something super light and nude, and then I'll take something very pink or whatever color I'm going for, and I put it right in here, and it makes sort of an ombre. Did you see how she touched? Okay, you're talking to Kate. We're waiting to see. Brown Sugar is talking about. Did I cover D? Like, did we cover everything? The PPP loan, we covered the Jeremy thing, we covered I think that's it. She's got a thread now. Go check it out. It's a lot. Nadia Casanova. Kate, you're gonna email me, please. I would appreciate it. I wasn't popping your hand. I just want to be careful and respectful of YouTube's guidelines, because there's always people who are going to be watching to see what's going on, and I don't want anyone calling me out. So I'm sure you understand. And whenever I see something that's not right, I do need to call it out, whether I want to know the juicy information or not. Some things just don't have a place in the chat. So I hope you understand. That's so crazy, Deuce and DeMarcus. I'm shocked. If that actually happened, I'm shocked. And I almost feel like weird. I mean, Jeremy's not a poor defenseless lamb. He's a whole grown 6 foot something man, 6'5" or something. He's in control of that sausage, right? So, I'm like, my God, that's crazy, guys. Is that on her channel? I'm gonna have to go back and subscribe now because I got to find out what's going on with this. Like, so who's not denying it? Keisha's not denying it, or Dee's not denying it? I'm just in shock. Like, seriously, that would be like Rod. Okay, guys, this is a fake story right now. Okay, I'm giving an example. I'm not gonna even use the same people. This is like Snow White's. This is like Prince Charming. Okay, went over to Prince Charming. Kind of got around between the Disney princesses, right? Is anyone else's name? Okay, so this is like Prince Charming went over from Cinderella's house and went over, and her and Elsa are best friends. Anna's gone, and Elsa and her are best friends, and Sven is, well, she wasn't dealing with Sven, was she? Maybe she was. And Elsa and Prince Charming hooked up, right? None of them denied it. I'm gonna just say it this way, is Jeremy just trying to be the worst boyfriend ever? Like, Keisha, just let me go, because I've done it all. Let me go. And or was he just trying to expose her for not being a good friend? I mean, and or both. I mean, my God. There are some guys, like, do you guys remember when Tristan and Chloe fell out? And there were like jokes and memes, like from Tristan to Chloe, like basically, what more do I have to do to get you to break up with me? Like, I went ahead and kissed, what's her name, Jordan? Like, I went ahead and kissed your sister's best friend at a party. What else needs to happen? But we also found out from Larsa Pippen that Larsa was on a date with Tristan, brought him to the Kardashians for a dinner party. And next thing you know, he's on a date with Chloe. Because that's how it happened. I mean, remember when Trina got tricked out her spot by French Montana? You know what I'm saying? Trina and French. Next thing you know, Chloe is like is Chloe the common denominator here? Is Chloe just like the man stealer or what? I mean, we know that Amber got tricked out of her spot with Kanye. That was strange, right? Black China was good friends with Kim, and Black China got tricked out of her spot by Kylie, and Black China and Amber were good friends. And shouts out to Toya. If you are not up to date on Toya's channel, and don't drop it here because some people don't know everything and it's a surprise, and I want people to go watch her video. But shouts out to Toya, because Toya coined the don't get tricked out your spot. But go watch her vlogs from yesterday and today. Toya's got news, and she's got some good vlogs posted, so go check them out. And then Amber is, Kim's with Kanye, period. They've been corresponding back and forth. Over at Toya's channel, go check. I don't want to say because I don't want to ruin her surprise, okay? And please, nobody ruin it, because I want her videos to get their views. You know what I mean? But she had a video posted yesterday, and she got the follow-up posted today. Girl, I haven't been over there either. I mean, there's been so much going on these YouTube streets, guys. I'm just going to be honest. I have had to really buckle down, not to mention, you know what I'm saying? Like I got stuff I got to do here. It's spring cleaning time. It's get your house in order time. Farrah's got a lot of clothes and, so yeah, Toya put up 2 videos yesterday. I mean, nothing. Look, like I said, 2 good videos. Go watch them, and that's all I'm going to say about it. It's nothing drama. It's her own news, and I just don't want it broken here in the chat because I want her to get her views. You know what I'm saying? Just out of respect. So, where did anyone tell Shanita about D yet? I'm just shocked. I'm really shocked. Yeah, Toya Talk. She has a nice channel. I enjoy her vlogs. She talks YouTube streets too. Uh Keisha's some of her content. But she covers many different things, she's finding like her sweet spot of where she is going to be. And, but I mean, honestly, I don't think anyone who's doing reactions right now, I mean, you might find where you like to be, and then you find that you start to add some more. Like I like, I'm adding more, right? So everybody grows, right? Right, Lenice? We all grow. We find some things that we feel that we like to talk about because it's like familiar. Like I like Talking Three Moms, of course, because it's familiar because I watch it. But there's also other channels that I watch, and some I may incorporate, and some I have incorporated, and some I may in the future, and some I may never. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, she is right now. Who? Toya? Chill with China? Or D? I don't know, girl. I have not gotten is that my cue to sign off? Keisha never goes live. Do you imagine if she went live? Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, yes. Okay. I'm gonna have to catch that. I like her lives. Whoever just said she's live, I like her lives. I like her channel, period. I do. I really like her. Yes, I do. I really like her. She's another smart lady. You know what I'm saying? I get that. Yeah, I like her. I do like her a lot. Some people don't like me. I heard some people say, so one day, like I told you guys, the day that D looked up my channel, I was kind of like, okay, I'm done here. My work is done. They're reviewing my channel now for the next hit, but they, thankfully kept it moving. But someone was like, oh, I've seen her channel before, but I see it gets recommended, but I just keep going. She's like, I don't know her channel. Yeah, some people they just reject my channel like off the gate, and that's okay. It's fine. It's not for everybody. So, there's lots of channels out here to choose from, and a lot of people are talking about some similar things. We all have our different take on it, and that's that. Friend, you should try to get an interview with Keisha. It's I would not turn that down. I don't know that she would talk to me. I certainly would talk to her though. I would. Okay, the other day she had a vlog, right? My God, this is a freestyle Friday, okay? Because my notes are going to shit now. We'll talk about them later. They're not wasted or anything. But it's good to talk about different things. So Keisha, maybe it was yesterday, she talked about how she didn't have her vlog ready yet. Do you guys remember when, is it Journey? who was sick or something. One of the kids were sick, and she said, "Guys, but I know my girls talk group will understand because they know that editing is the most takes the most time, right? But you found your way to get a snippet into your video. Now, it would stand to reason that that should be okay because, you know, it should stand to reason that that should be okay because you are editing and you do have the bigger channel and you get the most views. However, if you say that you did not edit the team's video and their then the team, to me, if you have a team and you guys are supposed to drop videos on a certain day, there's no excuse for not dropping the video on that day, especially if it's your job to make that happen, right? I just think putting your video out first, including a snippet of that content, was not cool. I don't know. Am I wrong in saying that, guys? You guys know what I'm talking about? Anybody who was watching, how it's very boring, Tanya, because you know what? She films her floor, right? And it's not just because she's filming the kids. She doesn't want anyone to see that apartment. I suspect, this is my, and you guys can say whatever you want about here. This is a dressing room too. And it could be I need to pick up a little bit, right? But it's okay overall. Keisha, I think they live in an apartment and it's probably, they've grown out of it. They went from 2 adults to 3 adults, I'm sure by day with her mom, right? Doesn't live there, but she's there all in the day to help with the kids. And 3, so from 2 to 6, 3 adults, 3 children. That I'm sure they've overgrown the house, right? We overgrew our house, right? Outgrew it, whatever, right? She doesn't want us to see. The house is probably not tidy. I don't mean not clean. I mean, there's probably stuff all over the place, right? Keisha likes to spend money, and so do I. Keisha likes to buy things. Yeah, I can relate. You know what I mean? Like, I love kitchen gadgets. I do not have enough room in my kitchen, and it's because I probably got too much shit. You know what I mean? Like, just tell the truth, right? However, I'm not in a situation where I only have to fill my floor because my house is full of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I see what she's doing, and I feel like it's because she doesn't want to show her house. And I get it. You don't want to show your house because it's full, right? That's why I recommended the organizational specialist, especially if you guys are moving soon, even in the next 6 months. Clear some of that stuff out. Every day your kids are growing is days that stuff is not good anymore. And speaking from someone whose kid grew over an inch since this quarantine, I mean, Farah literally went from like a size 8 to a 12. Like, pretty much, like, she got sick at some point in the fall. We went to the doctor. We came back to the doctor 6 weeks later because it was more like a sinus infection, right? Literally, she had grown. It was like and it wasn't because she had puffs in her hair. She literally had grown almost an inch in 6 weeks because I had just bought her some new jeans. I had just bought her like 4 or 5 pairs of jeans. You guys see when I do clothing hauls sometimes. Well, I don't film all of them, but when I last time I bought Farrah some jeans, I bought her 4 pairs of jeans and like 6 pairs of leggings, right? I don't play around when I buy her stuff. All that stuff fits, but I had to buy that stuff because all her other stuff all of a sudden, like literally overnight, did not fit. She probably could wear a good 10, like a full 10, but I went ahead and just bought 12s because she's tall. She's 5 feet tall. So I got to get rid of a lot of clothes. Farrah has a lot of clothes, dresses, skirts, pants, lots of stuff, jackets. She has a wardrobe. and even underwear. Like I've had to buy all new underwear. Like she just grew into like a whole nother person. Shoes overnight did not fit. It was like nothing I'd ever seen before. Farrah has hit her growth spurts on time, but Farrah's growth had been so I don't want to say unnoticeable, but by the time you'd notice, like, oh yeah, she's grown, I'd probably already had started incorporating some new things. Like literally, it was one day, like it was almost like she woke up and was just like I was like, gosh, you got taller last night, literally. But maybe it's all that sleep, all this home cooking, less commuting, just being still at the house. I don't know, but yeah, she's 5 feet tall. Yeah, she'll be 10 in July. But yeah, so we got to get rid of some clothes. I gotta spring clean like a month. This closet back here, I have clothes that I have not touched since I moved here. Now, I've got clothes hanging up in the closet, and those are clothes and coats that I've used, but I have like some storage thingies with clothes in them, and I got to get rid of them. So, I know some people are going to say, "Oh, Poshmark, all that stuff." And I might cuz I do have time now. Um and some of us is going to go good old fashioned Goodwill, just to be honest, because someone can use it, and I don't mind donating it because the money that they make goes to help train people for jobs. So people who may have low to no skills in a specific area or just at all, and need a second chance and need some good job training. That's what those stores. So people who are, sometimes I hear people with concern about them selling stuff and it's not the cheapest. That money, they are fully 100% funded nonprofit. They fund themselves. And really and truly, that money goes to help people get trained, and give opportunities to people who, really need a second, third, fourth chance in life. And you have every closet, Gwen, of course. Yeah, of course. It's but I want to free myself of some of mine, and we definitely need to free Farrah some of hers. Um okay, Kate Elliott, do you want people to see that, or do you want that, because if for some reason it's being held by YouTube, but I can show it. Do you want Kate Elliott, do you want people to know your IG sign on or no? I see your message, but it's being held. Um, I will inbox you. Okay, I've got it. Hold on. Maybe I found it. It's just a private account with no pictures posted, not following anyone, nothing, right? Okay, guys, what's next? Because I'm letting you guys take the lead. It's Freestyle Friday. You guys, yes, friend, I got 3 or 4 of everything. Yeah, I gotta let some stuff go. Period. So I'm doing the same thing. Um, So yeah, I don't. So I'm not going to throw stones at Keisha. Certainly, I'm just thinking it's good old fashioned outgrown their home. So I'm not calling her, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, girl, let some of that stuff go. My son got a big bag of summer clothes. I got to get rid of. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because Latoya, I mean, you got one son too, right? I got one daughter, and it's hard to not spoil them. Period. Right? And it's just you know what I'm saying, like it's gotta let some of this stuff go, some of these old toys, some of these things, and make room. If we don't make room, we can't get anything new, and that's just it. And I almost feel the same way, because it's a burden. And I hate to, for someone out there who's lacking anything, please don't take this from a place of arrogance, but it is a burden when you have like way too much shit, honestly, and it's not a good feeling. So where it feels bad to not have something that you need, to have way too much is not a good feeling either. It's really is a burden. And some of these clothes I really want to let go and bring them over to Goodwill and let someone have a chance, or even the women's shelter, and where I know that they do outfit people for free. So that might be where some I drop off some. I just don't know what the collections are like right now with Rona. But some clothes that I do feel are like business type clothes, because I have lost some weight, I am going to take to the women's shelter. Like some nicer things that someone who may have had to like leave a situation quickly and need. And then I've got like a stack of jeans that I need to let go. Yeah. So I can't, you know what I mean? Like it's even hard to ask and look for more blessings when you've got way too much. You know what I'm saying? It's time to let some stuff. I gotta let this stuff go. I would love for that closet to really just be like, when I open it up, I've got like supplies. I can get my husband to put an outlet in there so I can have power in there, and maybe put like the printer and stuff like that. Have it be more of like a utility type center versus just clothing, maybe half of it more utility and officey. So I don't know, but I can't do any of that without the clothes, right? Without letting that stuff go. Yeah, because you know what? It's fun to buy new things, and styles change, and if there's something that you must have, keep it. I know sometimes people feel like it's an all or nothing. Like my Juicy Couture tracksuits, yeah, they're not going anywhere. I love those things. I remember sometimes not eating because I had to go buy a tracksuit. I would spend $180, $200 on a tracksuit because it was velour, and then I had to order it from the website, and I wanted to get my initials on it. Okay. So, or it was terry cloth, and I needed to have a navy terry cloth, and I needed to have a navy velour. And then when they came out with a navy velour with gold button jumpsuit, yeah, I had to have that too. I love those outfits. Those are just, I will wear them until they fall apart. I love all my Juicy stuff, all of it. Latoya Forever, she's different. I don't like, I don't have no feelings. Um, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, uh, I felt like I stumbled across some weird stuff over Christmas when Adam was at that trip in Colorado with DK4L and Jayla and Najee and a whole bunch of other people. That was different. I was just like, who are these people? And DK4L never showed that Colorado trip. Najee and Jayla were kind of very artful in terms of making sure that they didn't show a whole lot. But at one point when it was the new year came in and they were all jumping around, Happy New Year, oh my God, da, da, da. You could see Adam Ali and then DRN Ken. And there was some other girl, I don't know who she was, a couple of other people. I did not know who they were, but it was clearly like a Atlanta vlogger trip. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, it seems like she answers her emails and DMs and things like that. Um, Fran, you ordered the bag from Zara. Yes. Very good. When you get it, take a picture and tag me on it, please, on Francoise Vlogs, if you don't mind. Um, that way, I mean, that helps me because I'm actually going to do a video. And I feel like a couple of people, Riza ordered it, you ordered it, a couple of people ordered it. I don't get anything from it. It's but I would like, I would like to know that I help influence some things too, even though some people can't imagine that because small channels don't do anything but talk about other people. Let's see. She's trying really hard. I don't know. Yeah. And exactly, Deuce and DeMarcus. Let me tell you something. I would not want to be set up for like the okey doke because how I see this woman operates of it, look, there's nothing wrong with having receipts, but everything is not a receipt, right? If someone emails me, that is not a receipt. Yes, it's an email. We spoke. If somebody tried to okay, maybe I'm like, wait, did I speak with this person? I guess something could become a receipt. But what made me feel like with Keisha, everything is a receipt, is how Dee interacted with certain things. And the interactions with Keisha and Paris, everything became a receipt. And Paris got called out there, with the okey doke. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like dealing with people like that. I don't like people who are always kind of like, I got you. You know what I mean? Everything is like a good game of I got you. So, I would interview her, but it would have to be professional. It would not be some kind of exercise in I gotcha. And if she had a very specific, like, I want to talk about this, I want to talk about that, I want to talk about da, 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 da. I mean, I think I could work with that. I wouldn't have a problem doing something like that, but I don't know that that's something that she would ever want to do. But if she really wanted to talk to someone who's done reaction videos on her, and I feel like someone who, at least I'm just talking about me, has been extremely fair and just talks about it how I see it and what I see, and not from a bashing place. And I'm not saying anyone else is. I'm just talking about me, guys. I think I would be a good candidate. I'm sure there's others, most definitely. I am, but that's up to her. I don't know. That's not like a long range goal where somebody on her little crew now can be like, and Fran wants to interview her. No, ma'am. I'm addressing a comment in my chat, and I'm not going to say I would not, because that's what I do. I have a little talk show here in my office in the back of my house, right? So I'm certainly not the Tonight Show, but that's okay. You're talking about Latoya? Well, look, keep in mind we've been in Rona for a year, and then they also live in 2 different states. You know what I'm saying? Girl, I love my tracksuits, okay? That is something I would get into a fight about in my front yard, is over my tracksuits. Yes, I know who you're talking about. Maria said, okay, so maybe you're talking about Latoya, because Latoya has been doing the most over there on Real Housewives. She has been doing a lot. Yeah, we're like off script today. Like, I'm over here braiding my hair, guys, okay? Yeah, we know Keisha is about her business, and I don't know what's going on over there, but I know one thing. If what they're saying is true, somebody would not have a key today, okay? And I'm not trying to talk about it, I mean, it is what it is. Look, she could be with Bozo the clown for all I care. You know what I'm saying? If Bozo slept with my friend and I was feeling away on these YouTube streets, Tyrone, Bozo, Felipe, anybody would not no longer have a key. Do you ever sell some of your? No, I do have a Poshmark account, but no. Last time I sold a bag, I had a I sold it was a Fendi. I sold a Fendi. I listed it on, if you go to my Poshmark, I had a bag listed, but I ended up selling it on eBay. I had it cross posted and it ended up selling on, oh my God, what bag was that? I bought it and I did not like it. When I got it, it was just way too big. I had actually bought it off a Fashion File and I never should have got it. I think a Speedy 30 is a great investment, and if you go further and just go ahead and get one with the bandolier, you're going to have it forever. That's what I would do. Don't just get unless you don't care about the bandolier, but honestly, it may seem silly, like, well, I don't need it. I like to carry it top handle. It's nice to carry it crossbody or as a shoulder bag. It's even better for travel when you've got your bandolier strap. So I think I would, if you got a 30, maybe even a 35, I would not go for the 40. The 40 is way too big. I have a 40 and I do not use it. It's a bottomless pit. I love it. I'm never going to get rid of it. I use it for travel, but I'm not. If I got a new one, it would be a 30 or a 35. I feel like the 30 is too small for me, but I would probably get a 35, definitely with a bandolier. Yeah, I have a Neverfull GM, and again, big, lots of stuff, carry a lot of crap in it. And I don't know, something changed in me. I just don't, I'm not gonna say I don't like big bags, but I don't have a need for a big bag right now. But if we were going somewhere, that would be the first thing I'll take off my shelf is that Neverfull. Yeah. I got another bag that I've never used, but I would not get rid of it. My Gucci Ophidia tote with the top handle. Love that thing. I rarely ever use my sock plot. It's like the shopper tote. I would never get rid of those. But someone asked me a purse question on Instagram earlier, and the one bag that I could see getting Goyard. Yes, okay, I'm glad you said that because I was about to say, I would never pay for a Goyard. If I had Goyard feelings, if I wanted something that's like a Goyard, I would just get a Longchamp and be done with it. Longchamp are great priced, and it's about the same type of material. And even though Longchamp, you can get leather, but their most popular bags of course, those nylon bags with the leather on top. And I would not pay Goyard money, period, for like that popular, that Goyard tote. I would never. I'm sorry. That would not be anything I'll pay for. If someone gave me one, I'll take it, certainly. But you can get a Longchamp and get the same vibes, and also it's a great French brand too. Small purses are cute. I love small purses. I'm like a small purse fan now. I never used to really be, but I am. What jewelry is Olivia selling? Her wedding ring or something? Oh, she's going to do something on Poshmark. Guys, if you want to laugh, go to Jasmine's Poshmark. I think Philip's ring is still on there. Guys, so let me tell you, I'm going to have to do this in a separate video or a separate live. I don't know when, but, and shouts out to D Harold and the Erics. Thank you. And then we got a new member today. Is that on here? I'm trying to think. I do have to do a message for the members. You guys, thank you so much. All of you who are members, mods, subscribers, any of you who decided to subscribe today, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm not ending anything, but I just didn't want to not say that, guys. Brandon isn't spilling tea. So I heard before we came on, thank you for queuing that up. Brandon said, so you know how a lot of people talk about sleep aids and melatonin and stuff like that. Allegedly, someone asked Brandon in a live if Olivia used any kind of sleep aids to help facilitate the kids going to bed. Reasons, I don't know. There could be a medical reason. I don't know. According to Brandon, that it's been alleged that those are things that she may use in her household. Why, I do not know. So if you go to a live and that's something that you want to ask Olivia, that's what the word on the street is by her ex-old man. And he is putting her out on Front Street for being a mommy who uses help to get the babies to bed. Now, again, there could be a medical reason. That could be something that was prescribed by her doctor, whether it's over the counter and says, hey, just use this or this, because we all know at the end of the day, it's more important for your kids to get some sleep. But if your kids are being put to sleep, and this is figuratively, I'm not talking about her kids at this moment, if your kids are not getting adequate sleep, we all know that they don't grow, right? So kids need to get their sleep because that's how they grow. That's how their brains recharge. That's all of us. We all need sleep. And kids sometimes have to be strongly encouraged to go to sleep. So if kids are missing sleep and that's a concern, then a doctor might say, hey, go get this over the counter. So I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't want to make any accusations, especially about minors. But a question was asked, and that's what Brandon said. We know that they are estranged, so let's hope he's not lying. But Olivia, that's what your man has put out there about you, that you use the old melatonin. Okay. You can thank Brandon for that, not me. Mom, I still slide stuff into my bra for real. Oh, like a boob purse. Yeah, Brandon, tell us something we don't know. Patty, I don't know. I mean, I've told you guys I take my daughter to the doctor, but I don't always show you guys. Sometimes I might be at the doctor's office in a vlog. I don't know. I don't know. She just took them. But I don't know if that's urgent care. I guess she went to urgent care. Do they have a regular pediatrician? Does she have a regular doctor? You know what I'm saying? Like, some people show up for emergency cases only. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, that's a good question. That's some questions her subscribers should be asking her. I think I did, Tanya. I saw something quite I don't know. Did she have to leave her apartment? I don't know. There's someone who puts videos, who drops tea, and I guess she's at her mom's house. I don't know. You know what I mean? You know, I honestly, I'm just gonna say, you probably are like, Fran, you're being so nice today. There's some people out here who are really going through it, and I guess maybe because it's Good Friday, it's almost Easter. My heart is kind of like, you know what I mean? I hate to see people suffer. You know what I mean? Like, suffering is not, I think I even said to someone in a note, I was back and forth talking to someone. I said, you know, seeing Jasmine, circling back to Jasmine, I feel kind of sorry for her a little bit. I'm not pitying her, certainly. But she's 29 years old, and my God, she's chosen to really have a tough path in life. And I don't envy that one little bit. Sometimes you have to see what other people giving you a warning and trying to wish you better. Thank you, Peacock Velveeta. Thank you. What an interesting name, Peacock Velveeta. Thank you. And I appreciate, thank you for the compliment. It's like, Jasmine, come on, girl. It don't have to be this hard. And it's not so much like, oh, break up with Chris. Girl, you'll see in due time if he's a bad guy. If Gerard's a bad, not Gerard, if Chris is a bad guy, it's going to come out. You just can't hold on for dear life. The man's not your husband, hun. Don't allow yourself to fall down the tubes with your finances and your heart, and you're fighting for something that doesn't even really exist, because you're holding on to something that you think is real, and he's over here doing the most and making you look silly behind your back. Because we've been telling you since he took over your channel that you've been looking silly. You're also not working. So you said you were doing Vita. I don't know if you dropped a video today or not, but girl, you got about, the clock is ticking. You've got about 7 more hours to get this video dropped, or else you're marked absent for the day. Okay? Right. Why are you crying when people are accusing him of being some sort of perv? Okay? I would just be like, look, guys, I've got a firm hand on everything that's going on in my house, and that's not the case. She was like crying, like she was doing the ugly cry. Tanya E, I saw that. That kind of hurt my heart. I really like Shanita, and I hate to see her in a bad way. I don't know what's going on, but I'm sending her lots of good vibes and positivity. And she went live the other day, and honestly, I was trying to get my Cash App to work, and I don't know what was going on. Because I had money in my account, like on my actual Cash App card, just cash on my Cash App. And I don't know why I couldn't make it go. It was weird. And I didn't want to super chat. I actually just wanted to Cash App her. But then I was like, well, maybe I don't have the right address. So, because I know sometimes she says Cash App me rather than super chat. So yeah, I you know what I'm saying? I really like her. And everybody, some people beat to a different drum. You know what I'm saying? She's her own person. She's got her own style. She's got her own she's her own person, and I hate to see someone in a bad way, Maria 29. Yeah. I honestly give her a lot of credit for letting some of this play out online, because she doesn't have to show it, right? Nobody had to know if she's displaced from her home. I don't know what's going on with that, but the last time I saw her, she was at her apartment, I guess. And now it was kind of a different setup with the same furniture. I don't know what's going on, honestly, but I kind of took myself out of that situation for a couple of weeks. I still was watching Keisha's, but as far as watching everybody else around, I kind of hadn't been watching. I was watching Toya because I do really like Toya. And I like Shanita too. I just had not, she comes on later in the evening, and we were going to sleep. I got to get my daughter, together and all those things. Right. But I noticed something was going on, and I'm sending her some love and positivity, period. Regarding Olivia, guys, I had like 8 damn pages of notes. I went in and I watched the last couple of lives. Well, not lives, the last few videos. Guys, look at all this. I mean, like literally. I have from her video she put up a couple of days ago, level 3. Oh my God, she was just talking. I had to end up just writing everything down. And then on a video that I did not tell you guys about on 3/7, she was having like a really bad day. And it's all, of course, always kind of about Gerard. But she was getting super, she probably had just finished watching one of her online kind of churchy YouTube channels or something. Letta, at the end of the day, unless you want to have pee and poop all over the house, keep in mind, how do we feel? The kids probably have on pull-ups, and Bentley doesn't. So, hi, Miss True, how are you? In order to keep from pee and poop all over the house, yeah, she's got to do that. Is she training the twins? Hasn't she been training the twins in the hallway? We used to see the potties lined up, see them on the potty. Get them to preschool. That's all I got to say. If they go to preschool, the preschools will get them out of those pull-ups. Depending on their age, they're going to be 3. They're going to say, send them to the school with with bags of underwear. Come to the school, like bring 10 underwear. And bring them. Hi, IDGAF. Hi, Jessica. So yeah, she's gonna bring the underwear to school, and that's it. And they'll have them start going potty. Period. So, if it's easier for them to walk around with pull-ups, and they're always going to bed, and they're always being sent to their room, and they don't always have access to a bathroom, and I'm not saying that they don't. I don't know. When when they have to go to their domicile, does she have the potties in there with them? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If they have to pee, the potty should be readily accessible, right? And if you have them on chill for an hour and they aren't like mommy and you're on live, how can they get to a potty if they've got on panties, right? Or boxers for the boy? You know what I'm saying? Like make it make sense for me, guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if we know how she operates, does potty training make sense? I'm just saying. I've only potty trained one, so there's always ways that people want to disqualify you and say that you're not qualified. But I know this, that if the kid has to have access to the potty, and if the potty is not in the room and the kids will turn up, and everything's a toy, then I would imagine you're not going to leave it in the room with the kids when they're not attended by you and they're having their quiet time, right, with the door closed, and you are on live. I don't know what to say, guys. This is well documented. I mean, My Shabby Life is going to get like an Emmy award for the document. I never can say that word, for the documentaries, right? That they are doing on this woman. So, I mean, this is well documented what's going on over there. I'm not shedding any new light on this whole thing. I mean, Jasmine, girl, get your life together and get your mom game up or your vlogging game up, because what's going on is that you are filming things that are not putting you and your situation in that apartment in a good light, and people are calling you out and calling to question, and you don't see it, but girl, you might want to. And I don't know what to tell you, girl. It's she's gained weight. Anna. Did you guys see how she said, and I'm going to go after this, as she said, I let myself go over spring break, but you were dead. Girl, you got that stimmy check. Didn't go to the diet doctor. I'm like, I can't with that girl. You know, sometimes it's just really aggravating when people who do not want to help themselves, right? So, and you know, I don't know, guys, you guys may feel a complete different way. Me personally, I'm just accepting Jasmine for where she is. I don't feel particularly bad for her. Sometimes I do, but we can't want a lifestyle for her that she does not want for herself. Now, should somebody be an advocate for the kids? Certainly. But if they're seeing a doctor regularly and this is, you know, I mean, gosh, I don't even know what to say. I just know that these videos are being seen more and more and more by more and more people. And I don't even know. Like that whole thing with Ava asking for, I want sausage, I want chips, I want milk, I want water. I mean, we were all watching that live that day. If you didn't watch it, you probably would see it later. Hi, Steph DIY Queen. How are you? Guys, Steph, I don't know. Did you? Yes, she did drop a video. I was trying to remember. God, I went through so much email last night. Steph dropped a video, and I mentioned that I would make sure you guys know, if you guys are not following Steph, go check out her channel. Go check out her latest video. She's just dropped something, and go check her out. And I'll find whichever one you want me to link. I'll put it on a community post, okay? And go check her out. She's one of our bougie gang, and you know, show her some support. If her channel is resonating with you, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. But you know, definitely go you know, give her a look and see what's going on over there. And you know, it's good to try to, if in this chat we have several people who have active channels and posting content, and like Carol's Coaching Corner, obviously Pineapples, Hollywood, I think who else? Someone knocking on my door. Yes. Okay, give me just a minute. Guys, my family is knocking on the door, which means it's time for me to go. You guys are awesome. We will save the Olivia talk for Monday. Olivia, you are living another day, my dear. And we are going to discuss Loyalty Gang on Monday. Or maybe I'll do it in a video. I don't know. Hi, Dr. Amira. How are you? Hi, Keisha Payne. How are you? Hi, Jocelyn. How are you? Hey, Silly Mommy for Life. How are you? Everyone, welcome. Everyone who just came in. If you've been out in the bushes, just came through to say hi. Don't forget to hit the like button. Guys, we are getting ready to shut it down. We've been on here over 2 hours. We went off script. Mark my words, next week, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, Chrissy will be in her new place. I guarantee you it. Look at her channel. She hasn't been in her house in a minute, and she's been oddly positioned in a vehicle. And because I suspect that vehicle has been transporting things back and forth. And I think that little story that she told about the anxiety attack is basically code for, we found our house. And I just moved in official with Rod. And I got a little bit nervous. Okay. Chrissy, go live. Be mad if I'm right, please. Okay. Can you go back to old Chrissy, that whenever something would piss you off, that you would put on those big hater blocker glasses and go live with a Starbucks drink? Do you mind? Okay. I'm tired. I got to help Farrah finish cleaning up her room because she's going to have 2 little guests. Because if I don't, her room will be trashed by Sunday, and then that's going to be a whole nother problem, right? So if we start out with the room being relatively clean, then we can, you know what I mean? We've got something to go by. Yeah, she has to want more than we want for herself. That's anybody. You know what I mean? We might see the potential. We might see that where you're going wrong. We might see the flaws. We might see the opportunities. We see everything because we're on the outside looking in. But if they don't see it, they don't want it. They can't. They can't grasp it. It's not for. It's not for them at this time. Then, girl, I can't want it for you more than you want it for yourself. I can't. And if I do, it's like, why? Yes, guys, give Gwen, when is your birthday? When do we need to know? Like, when is the actual event? Okay, Gwen, let us know in the comments when your birthday is so we can wish you a happy birthday properly. Maybe have you on, drop the link. So April 17th. Okay, guys, mark your calendars. Gwen, mod member extraordinaire. Her birthday is April 17th. Anyone else in the chat with a birthday this month, if you would like to drop it in the comments to preserve within reason, no years, please. Don't tell us how old you are. Nothing, just your birthday, because some of you guys have your whole government out here. Okay. Don't make all those connections, please. Okay. But if you've got a name like Silly Mommy, yeah, we don't know your name. You can put whatever you want. Okay, boo boo. But if your name is Hattie Hawkins, I'd say no, unless Hattie Hawkins is definitely not your name. Okay. Got to be smart here because people are lurking, looking, watching, collecting. Okay. Guys, we are going to go have an awesome weekend, and I will talk to you guys. I'll see you guys on Monday, and I will see you in the next video over this weekend. Okay. Bye.